Hi, fourth grade. This is Miss Wilson back again with another video. The video we've been waiting on, multiplying using area model. So today I will be showing you how to use area model to multiply. So before we get started, let's review some of the things we already know. We should already know the formula for area. Area equals length times width. And we're going to use this formula that we learned a couple of weeks ago to apply it to multiplication using area model. So another thing we need to review is expanded form. Expanded form. Expanded form is when we make a addition problem telling the value of each number. So each digit. So when we look at 54, the expanded form of 54 would be what? Why is this? There we go. 50 plus 4. So we're going to use the expanded form of our largest digit and multiply using the area model. Okay. So the first thing we need to know is area model is using the shape. Because finding the area of the shape is how much can be held within the shape. So we're going to use the area model to decide what 54 times 3 is. So the first thing I need to figure out is how many boxes I need. So I'm going to look at my number with the most digits. 54 has the most digits. And 54 has how many digits? 2. So that tells me that I'm going to need 2 boxes. So I'm going to split this into 2 because we have to get the expanded form of 54. Okay. So my 5 in the 10 spot value is 50 plus the value of my 4 in the 1 spot is 4. So that's going to give me my length. One of my lengths for this box is 50. The length for this box will be 4. Now, my width is going to be my bottom number that I'm multiplying by, my factor, my other factor that I'm multiplying by. So 3 would be my width. And I'm going to use the formula area equals length times width. So for my first box, I have my length, which is 50, times my width, which is 3. And in my second box, again, I'm doing area equals length times width. My length for this box is 4 times my width, which is on the side 3. I'm going to multiply each one. So the area for this first box, I'm going to take my bottom number, I'm going to multiply it times my ones place first. 3 times 0 is 0. Then I'm going to take my bottom number and multiply it times my tens place. And 3 times 5 is 15. So 50 times 3 is 150. Then I'm going to get the area of this box where we've already got length, which is 4, times my width, which is on the side, which is 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. But I need you to see that we did the expanded form, which is addition problem. So I'm going to add these two products to get my answer. So I have 150 plus 12, and that gives me 162. So 54 times 3 is 162. Okay, so let's try a 3-digit number now. Let's try 572 times 4. So again, I'm going to use my area model. So that means my formula is going to be area equals length times width. Now, based on the number of digits in my largest number will be how many boxes I need. So my largest number is 572. And I have 1, 2, 3 digits. So that tells me that I'm going to need 3 boxes because I have to find the area for each one of those expanded forms. So the 5 in the hundreds place is worth 500 plus the 7 in the tens place is worth 70, has a value of 70, plus the 2 in the ones place have a value of 2. So that'll be my length. And now I need to figure out my width. And my width is my other factor that I'm multiplying by. So my width will be 4. So again, we're going to use the area model, the area formula, to do each area of each box. So area equals length times width. So I'm going to take my length, which is the top number, and multiply it times my width, which is the side number. Then I'm going to go to my next box. Again, length times width. So my length is 70 times my width, which is on the side, 4. And then again, area equals length times width. I'm going to take my length, which is my top number, 2, times my width, which is my side number, 4. Then I'm going to calculate each box. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 5 is 20. Then I have 4 times 0, 0. 4 times 7 is 28. Then I have 2 times 4, which is 8. So I'm saying the product of this box is 2,000. The product of this box is 280. The product of this box is 8. And again, these are addition sentences, so I need to add each one of my products together because those are called partial products, which is part of a product. And then I add. So I'm saying that 572 times 4 is 2,288. All right, let's try one more because we have to be able to do a 3-digit number. So let's do 1,682 times 3. And I'm using smaller numbers because right now it's more about getting the process down than your multiplication factor. Okay, so again, I always write my area formula. Area equals length times width. So I'm going to make me this time a longer box because I see how many digits are in my top number. And I have 4 digits. So that tells me that I have to have how many boxes? 4 boxes. Because each digit has their own box and also their own value. So I'm going to get the expanded form of my largest number, which is 1,682. So the 1 in the thousands place has a value of 1,000 plus the 6 in the hundreds place is worth 60 plus the 8 in the tens place worth 80 plus the 2 in the ones place is worth 2. So those are all my lengths. And then my width will be on the side. And for each box, I'm going to use my formula. Area equals length times width. So my first box, I'm going to have 1,000 times 3. My second box will be 600 times 3. My third box will be 80 times 3. Because again, I'm doing length, which is the number at the top, times my width. Length times my width. Length times my width. And that'll leave me length times my width, which is 2 times 3. Then I just go back and calculate each one. 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 18, 0, 24, and 6. And because again, this is an addition, the expanded form is an addition sentence. I need to add up all my partial products. So I have 3,000 plus 1,800 plus 240 plus 6. One of the most important things is making sure that we're lining everything up by place value. All my ones are together, my tens, my hundreds, and my thousands to ensure that I'm adding my numbers up correctly. Carry the 1. So I'm saying that 1,682 times 3 is 5,046. And using the standard algorithm, 6, 4, carry the 2, 18, 19, 20, carry the 2. The exact same answer as using the standard algorithm. So, of course, you're waiting on the vocabulary word for this lesson because it's been a minute since we've had a drawing. So, we'll definitely have a drawing this time. And our vocabulary word will be, so our vocabulary word is remainder. The remainder is the amount left over when we divide. Because sometimes when you divide, it doesn't come out even. So if I divide 5, 5 divided by 2, 5 divided by 2, I know that I can divide it into 2. So I have 5. And how many groups of 2 can I get? I get 1, 2. But you see how I had this 1 left over? That 1 left over will be what we call a remainder because it's not enough for me to make another group, but it is included in. So remainder 1, which means that there's 1 left over. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I know this is the video we've been waiting on because area model and multiplication is so important in 4th grade. Please continue to review the video if needed. We'll definitely still be going over it in classroom and in tutoring. Until next time, bye 4th grade.